pastor's out there, okay? Holy what? He's trying to, he's not trying to, the man was trying to shoot the pastor. Wow. Welcome back to What TV. Listen, it's your boy Ace. You already know. Tap in. We hope your day was well, man. Stay with us, rock with us, and we want to know, do you think God told this man to shoot the pastor? Or was he just looking for some forgiveness and did this so he could get caught? Because we're going to take you on a ride like no other newscast is doing right now about this story. So stick with us to the end, rock with us, let us know your thoughts, and let's hop into it. Stay with us to the end, and we're going to dissect this.
Was supposed to be a quiet Sunday at church turned into chaos for a group of parishioners as a gunman walked up to the front pew and tried to fire his weapon directly at the pastor. We should warn our viewers, some might find these images disturbing.
A Sunday afternoon church service dramatically interrupted.
And God had chose.
The terrifying incident at Jesus' Dwelling Place Church in North Braddock, Pennsylvania, unfolding on a live stream, showing a gunman identified by police as 26-year-old Bernard Jr. Polite approached Pastor Glenn Germany and attempted to shoot, but the gun didn't go off.
Listen, guys, we're going to run this back for a little bit because I want y'all to see something, and this is very important, right? This man, I want y'all to take note. He's wearing pajamas, okay? Pay attention to that. He's wearing pajamas with shorts over it. I want y'all to pay attention to that.
Like Pennsylvania, unfolding on a live stream, showing a gunman identified by police as 26-year-old Bernard Jr. Polite approached Pastor Glenn Germany and attempted to shoot, but the gun didn't go off.
Again, he's wearing pajamas and he has some like basketball shorts over it. He's wearing pajamas. Pay attention.
It clicked. You heard him shoot it. It clicked. So God jammed the gun so that the bullet didn't come out.
The deacon, sitting just feet away, leapt into action.
The man had his back turned towards me, and I could see he would never see me coming.
Both men wrestling the weapon from the gunman's hands. In the church at the time, 25 congregation members, including the pastor's daughter.
He stood up and he smiled at me and it was just a smile.
The pastor actually speaking with the gunman.
He said, look, spirits was in my mind. He said,
listen, he's smiling and he's looking up. I think he really wanted to be caught, man. And he said, listen, God told me to shoot you. Nah, I think this man really wanted to get caught because you're going to take a look and see later.
that they got in my mind and they told me come in and shoot the pastor. He actually apologized to me. I told him that I forgive you and I want you to know I love you.
What could have been a devastating tragedy at this small community church, now considered a small miracle.
God had his hands on the pastor. He wasn't letting him go nowhere.
No question. No question. Emily, what more, if anything, do we know about that gunman, the suspect?
So the pastor indicated that he had never seen the gunman before the incident, and now that gunman is facing a number of charges, including aggravated assault, attempted homicide, and reckless endangerment. We're also seeing our affiliate in Pittsburgh is reporting that later that night that police had been called to a house within a half mile where the suspect had been living, and they discovered a body in that home. So more to follow. We're looking for additional developments there. We tried to identify legal representation but could not find anyone at this point.
All right. Keep us posted, Emily. Thank you.
Wow. So you see it there, right? So it's very important to take a look at this and let's have a look at what happened because the police went to this man's home that night that he was arrested and they found a man shot, single shot, dead in the same house that this man lives at, all right? Let's take a look at that article and I'm going to pull it up like that for you right now. See here? Truth Crime Daily. They say, right? Later that night at 8:15 p.m., right? The Allegheny County Police Department officers went to the home, all right, where he lived at the 500 block of Strokes Avenue. Remember that, Strokes Avenue. And where the church is located, the church name is Jesus Dwelling Place Church. All right, you guys see it right there. Let me put that in for y'all a little bit so y'all can see it. Y'all see it right there. Jesus Dwelling Place Church. where they attempted to fire a weapon at the pastor. Later that night, the police department went to the man's home, right there, 500 block and Strokes. Okay, Strokes Avenue. Let's pull that up for you. Don't need to worry about it. What TV got you? This is the house that the man lives in. Nobody's giving it to you this source like how we giving it to you, okay? This is the man's house, so y'all can get a look at the environment. Take a look. The police were called the night before. I want y'all to keep that in mind. The night before, he shot his relative. And the reason why probably nobody came or somebody should have heard this, because this town, it's like a small town in Pennsylvania. Come on, but there's nothing going on. Y'all can see it for yourself. This is the house right here. All right? It was occupied. And if y'all take a look, I'm gonna give y'all something else about this story. Because the police were called the night before, but they never went to the house till the day after. All right? Then we see that pretty much nothing's going on in the background of this house. I want y'all to take a look. I'm trying to speed up for y'all. Why it's not letting me go up the block? All right. I want you guys to see the background of the house because it's pretty much wilderness up there. Again, this description of the place. Let's take a look and see how far that is from the church. Pull it up. What was the name of the church again? I think what the church name was, what was the name of the church? Jesus Dwelling. All right, let's pull that up. Sorry about that, people. Pull it up for you. All right, remember, the pastor said he came in there and said God told him to shoot the pastor. I believe that this man shot his relative, and he probably knew this pastor, man. The pastor said he didn't know him, but he probably knew the pastor because he lives 3 blocks away. He lives right around the block. So he shot his relative dead the night before. I think he went to sleep, or probably he couldn't sleep. And then that morning, around noon, he went and walked 3 blocks around, okay? This is where he lived, 500 Strokes, okay? He walked right around the block to the church. If y'all don't believe me, this is the church. We can pull it up. Pull up the church. And the crazy thing about this is that the police department is like 10 minutes away. So the church is there, and he's right around the block. So let me know your thoughts. Did he just run in to the church looking for a rescue plan, looking for some remorse for the things that he done because he clapped his relative? I don't know, man. Let me know your thoughts because I don't think this was an act of God telling him to shoot at the pastor. I think he already wanted to go to church, probably looking for a way out because he knew what he did. He knew he had a body of a relative sitting at his house right around the block. So he thought, let me go to church and try to forgive my sins. And I think this is what happened. But again, let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. We're here for your thoughts. We appreciate you. Tap in, tap in, tap in. Let me know how y'all feel. Let me know how y'all feel. This is crazy. The church is turning into Walmart. I don't know, man.